Hello, good evening. This is Walkiris for the speaking section number of 5, 6, if I'm not wrong, of this English grammar course. Today, this week, we are gonna have a review about a natural disaster, and we have some questions, like based for this, that we need to follow to make the resume. And in my case, I chose an earthquake. It was an earthquake that happened 6 years ago in Mexico City, and the magnitude of this was 8.1 grades or 7.1 grades, kind of. So it means it was a huge earthquake because the damage and the disaster that it made, this was enormous. Basically, people were trying to find um, their families, friends under the rubbish, and it resulted on a catastrophe, basically, and that made people suffer for months and months. Unfortunately, the action the actions taken from the government were not appropriated at that time when it happened. Like at the beginning, they were not taking the proper actions uh, to make people feel comfortable and safe. Um, like many people say that they didn't begin the rescue and the steps required to make a solution of this till other people, like the society, decided to like take action on this. Other people who did not receive a huge damage started to pay attention to those that who really need help, who really need it, right? They sent like help for those who were injured or maybe looking for, let's say, a ceiling that maybe can protect or guard their heads. Some others gave medicine and food. They tried to help with what they could do, because when it is from the people, you try to do what is in your hands, but you can't do that much if you don't have like the proper instruments. The damage was unrealistic, and the floor was broken, the pavement as well. The structures and constructions fall apart all over the Mexico City. It means that they were uncommunicated for hours and hours, and they didn't have electricity as well. So right after this, the like the government and other people without like the organization that they need to have, they send like the firefighters, the policy, a group of rescue named Topos. They did a lot for people on that earthquake. Um, but under these adverse conditions, people began to help neighbors remove and improve and improvise like stretchers and means of transport to take the injured to the hospital and create their own communication networks, because as I mentioned before, they didn't have the communication. But since 2017, which is the year that it happened, they like make a commemoration to this. They do like kind of like an activity for those who lost family and friends, um, and they try to remind to everyone how we need to act on a situation like this. And the population, it's every day trying to improve to not make this happen again, or at least if it happens, they can have like um, a better opportunity to take the actions required for this. So yeah, that's the topic for this year. I hope you like it and understand. Thank you so much for your attention.